All right, Bluez Preacher back again. We're here to do another How Do I Loop This for the live looping stuff that I do for Second Life to simulate a full band. Sometimes people will ask for requests that involved a lot of major chord changes in a song, and you can't really loop that. For that, I have some stuff that I've made with my looper to be able to help me out with that. But generally, I try to stick with songs that are very loopable, that have basically a main riff, and anytime that there's a chord change, I'll take the bass out, typically keep the drums in, and then just do my chord change, and that gives the listener a break a little bit from the bass, and allows me to do my chord change. So a good example is something like Superstition. Superstition has a main riff that I can just loop forever, but there is a chord change right before the chorus. I don't do the change correctly, but I got my own way of doing it, so it's my own little version of it. But this is a good example of how to do it. So let me show you how we loop something like Superstitions that has a loopable riff through most of it, but then there's one small chord change. I'll show you how I do it. So first we start with a beat. Then I'll switch over to my guitar that has the, let me see, I'll switch over to my bass emulator, and then we'll lay down a little bass riff. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of think, that's a pretty good little bass riff. And then what I do is on my looper, I watch as it goes through. That's the one change right there. Now as it's going through, I hit my record button, and I get ready to lay my loop down. All right, so now that's looping back. So now I can actually switch into and just do a main riff or just do a chord like that. But I gotta mix this a little bit better, so on the fly I can actually change the volume of my track. So the bass is just a little too fat. So I can basically play now the whole song just with this. But I keep my track on the bass. Then I play the main riff. Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, ladders bound to fall. 13-month-old baby rocked the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. So here I'm going to switch the bass out. Good things in your past, and then play a chord change. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition, bring it back in. Just like that. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problems. Do all that you can. Keep me in the daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. Sad is my song. Here we drop at the bass. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah, so something like that. So basically, like I said, I just play the same main groove. I can add things in if I want, take the bass out, do another whole song with it, whatever. But basically, I just keep that main bass riff. If I want to, I can actually layer on top of that bass riff just that little lick, that little deal right there if I wanted to, and play it back. So that's how you loop Superstitious.